Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm showing you how I get my fluffy brows. If you want to see how I do this, then please keep watching. So first of all, I'm just brushing up all the brow hairs. Now I'm taking this Morphe brow cream and it's in the shade Hazelnut. I'm just taking this angled brush and I'm simply going to just squeeze it together, and I've dipped it in some of the brow cream. By pinching the brush together at the end, it just helps the brush become super fine and precise, and we can really control where we're putting the product. So I'm just going to go underneath the brow and I'm just following a natural brow shape. And then when I come to the end of the tail, I'm just going to extend it out slightly more. But we're not using loads and loads of product, we're just simply lining the underneath of the brow, just using as much product as it takes, and then we're just going to start to brush this up and into the brow. Just to blur that harsh line. So next we're going to start about halfway through the brow and we're just going to line the top. So wherever them brushed up hairs finish, that's where we're going to start. And then I'm just bringing the line down the tail to meet the line from earlier. And then I'm just going to slightly fit the tail in. Not too much because we don't want it to look too harsh. And then we're just going to start to comb all this through again. Once we're happy with how blended out everything is looking, we're then going to be using the Got To Be Glued. This stuff is amazing, it beats any brow gel I've tried. I've just taken a little bit on the end of my spoolie and I'm going to start combing up the brow hair. So instead of doing it this way, I like to do it this way because I feel like you get so much more control over where all the brow hairs are going. And if you look closely, I've got some really stubborn brow hairs that grow this way, so it really helps to control them. So just applying the product. So I like to work in sections and just begin to bring the brow hairs over. So I'm just going to take a little bit more product and apply it to the end of the brow. So I'm just applying the product along all the brow hairs and then I'm going back in this kind of motion. And then once I'm happy, I'm just taking my finger and I'm literally just pushing all the hairs flat against the skin to make sure that they're going to stay in place. I'm just pinching that brush again and we're going to do a couple of hair strokes through the front just to thicken up the front of the brow. And then depending on how thick or thin your brows are, you may need to just go through and just add a little bit more brow cream to any places that are a little bit thinner. So once we're happy with how everything's looking, I'm taking a flat brush and I'm taking the Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Concealer, and this is in the shade 1N. I've just applied some concealer to the brush and now I'm just going to go underneath the brow and we're just kind of carving out the bottom. It just defines the brow more than anything. Then I'm just pulling down this concealer and just blending everything out. And then I'm just going along the tail and I'm just joining that together, and I'm going to blend this out with a big fluffy brush. So now everything's blended out, I'm just highlighting the brow bone. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial. If you have, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Have a lovely day.